Ever wonder how far an interviewer can push a celebrity before they snap? Let's dive into some unforgettable interviews that took a turn for the shocking. During an interview, Mike Tyson was confronted with a question about his criminal history. His response was immediate and furious.
We know you were convicted. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that?
Hey, I don't know who said that. You're the only one I heard say that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment to that, you know, because it's negative and you're being negative.
Then the interviewer tried to cover his mistake, but it was too late.
You come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of
Hey,
with that
come
comment.
on.
No, that was a piece of That was a piece of
You know, we're doing live TV.
Man, I don't care. What are you gonna do about it?
Even his manager tried to stop him, but it was too late.
Is it nerve-wracking for you to do something like this, or is it more nervous for you to box? How does it compare?
I don't know. It's more nerve-wracking for me to hear us talking to a rat piece of shit like you.
Come on, Mike.
No, because you're a piece of shit.
All right,
You really have to.
we're gonna wrap up this interview. Thank you for coming in.
Even Iron Man has his limits. Robert Downey Jr. found himself in an uncomfortable situation when an interviewer probed into his troubled relationship with his father.
Yeah, well, okay, well then let me just ask you a few more questions and you can answer them if you want to and not if you don't want to. I mean, well, I think we've got 3 more minutes on our agreement.
Your foot's starting to jump a little bit. You better get to your next question.
The reason I'm asking about the past is that you've talked in other interviews again about your relationship with your father and the role of all of that in the dark periods you went through and taking drugs and drinking and all of that. And I just wondered whether you think you're free of all of that, or whether that's still something.
I'm sorry, I really don't. What are we doing?
Downey finally had enough and decided to leave the show mid-air.
Do
You seem okay. It's just getting a little dinosaur in your.
No, look, I don't want to do that.
Quentin Tarantino faced a challenging question about the relationship between movie violence and real-life violence.
But why are you so sure that there's no link between enjoying movie violence and enjoying real violence?
I'm going to tell you why I'm so sure. Do not ask me a question like that. I'm not biting. I refuse your question.
Why?
Because I refuse your question. I'm not your slave and you're not my master. You can't make me dance to your tune. I'm not a monkey.
I can't make you answer anything. I'm asking you interesting questions.
And I'm saying I refuse.
Okay, well, no, I was just asking you why. That's fine.
The tension in the air increased as the interviewer didn't stop to ask the same question. And for Tarantino, he was constantly shutting him down.
No, but you haven't fleshed it out. That's the only reason.
It's not my job to flesh it out.
No, it's my job to try and ask you to.
And I'm shutting your butt down.
And that's entirely your. This is
a commercial
right.
from my movie.
But you haven't said why you think there's no relationship.
It's none of your damn business what I think about that.
Well, it's my job to ask you why you think that.
And I'm
you're very
saying
influential.
no. And I'm shutting you down.
Bill Burr faced an interviewer who suggested his jokes might be offensive. With his trademark irreverence, Burr shot back.
Well, the only reason why I bring it up is some people thought maybe you went a little too far. You know.
As far as what?
Well, they thought that maybe you were being disrespectful to the Christian religion.
Who did?
I'm telling you, you need to Google.
Oh, good Lord. We did maybe 2 jokes about that?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you think the Catholic Church went a little too far? More so than my cartoon.
All right, listen.
A couple of jokes. I know this is a morning show. You can't bring up all those crimes.
During an interview, comedian Jim Norton brought up the murder of Dylan McDermott's mother, leading to an awkward exchange.
So your mom, I know your mom was killed, right? But did they?
There you go. That's what I'm getting to.
McDermott tried to keep the conversation light, but the host continued to joke about the sensitive topic.
Was it something that was ruled accidental and then declared a murder?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't want to get into that now. I'm just talking about LA to Vegas, but
okay.
Yeah, it was definitely rough. And,
What night is that on?
It's on Tuesdays at 9.
It's on Tuesdays
at 9.
It's not the death slot. Hey, speaking of death, okay. What time? LA to Vegas, I love it.
This was not the worst part. Host offered Dylan McDermott a shot of whiskey, even though he knew that he is in recovering stage from alcohol.
She explained to me, how it all works, and whoa.
No, he's.
He actually. Oh, that's right. You're in recovery. You don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so is he.
Well, Smith confronted a reporter who attempted to force a kiss during an interview. Smith made it clear that such behavior was unacceptable.
Oh my God. There you go.
Body shaming in Hollywood. Still a thing? Jonah Hill faced an insensitive question about his weight during an interview.
Are you the fat guy in Hollywood still, or does everybody like look at you and they're like, oh wow, you know, this is great, now you're healthy?
Do you have any other questions that are smart?
Scarlett Johansson was asked if she wore underwear while filming The Avengers. Her exasperation was evident as she responded.
Now, were you able to wear undergarments?
You're like the fifth person that's asking
well, no,
that
because
what is going on? Since when did people start asking each other in interviews about their underwear?
No, is it inappropriate?
To ask somebody what kind of underpants they wear?
I didn't ask you what kind.
You just asked me if I was wearing any. Was I wearing underwear? I mean, gosh, ask Joss.
When an actor wants to be taken seriously, the stakes are high. Billy Bob Thornton became irate during an interview when the host ignored his request to avoid discussing his Hollywood career.
Are you reacting to the fact that I said
Yeah, I am. Since you're instructed not to talk about shit like that, yeah, I am reacting to that, yeah.
Because I mentioned that you were an actor and a
well,
screenwriter?
first of all, that wasn't supposed to be mentioned either, you know.
You would prefer me to only do this interview not mentioning at all, just to clarify,
that's correct, yes.
At all that you've ever done anything in terms of acting, screenwriting?
That's correct.
Matt Damon remained composed when an interviewer insulted him at an education reform rally, suggesting his work ethic stemmed from job insecurity in acting.
In acting, there isn't job security, right? There's an incentive to work hard and be a better actor because you want to have a job. So why isn't it like that for teachers?
You think job insecurity is what makes me work hard?
Well, you have an incentive to work harder, but if there's job security...
It's not an incentive.
Damon skillfully turned the conversation into a powerful message of support for educators.
That's the thing. See, you take this MBA-style thinking, right? It's the problem with ed policy right now. There's this intrinsically paternalistic view of problems that are much more complex than that. A teacher wants to teach. I mean, why else would you take a shitty salary and really long hours and do that job?
And when the cameraman interjected with some statistics only for Matt to destroy him.
10% of teachers are bad.
Where'd you get that number?
I don't know. 10% of people in any profession maybe should think of something else.
Well, okay, but I mean, maybe you're a shitty cameraman.
What happens when you're put on the spot? Jesse Eisenberg found himself in an uncomfortable position when an interviewer demanded he perform a magic trick. Eisenberg's discomfort was evident as he attempted to deflect the request.
Do you know the comedian Carrot Top?
Yes, horrible.
Well, you were like the Carrot Top of interviewers.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. No, and it's a good thing. It's
I'm
a good
gonna
thing.
go cry now.
No, don't cry now. Cry after the interview's over, because otherwise I'll look like I'm responsible for it. Okay, so.
Well, you are.
Well, I don't want to know that though.
Okay.
Okay,
well,
so
you know now.
I said your name into camera. What else do you want from me?
A magic trick.
Okay. All right.
So we can wrap this up.
Hey, you're on my time. This should be your card then?
Yes.
Really?
No.
It's not. Is it your card? I mean, it doesn't matter.
No, it's not.
I don't need to be amazed. I already know how it's done.
It's not.
Okay. Was that your card?
Ooh.
See? Are you happy you lied to
Yes.
the point of almost not appreciating that?
Samuel L. Jackson was mistakenly confused with another actor during an interview.
The Super Bowl commercial, did you get a lot of reaction to that Super Bowl commercial?
What Super Bowl commercial?
Oh, you know what? I've admit my mistake.
See, you're as crazy as the people on Twitter.
Right.
I'm not Lawrence Fishburne.
That's my fault. I know that. That was my fault. My mistake. You know what?
We don't all look alike.
Father, you're
we may
exactly
be
right.
all black and famous,
You
but
are
we all don't look
guilty.
alike.
I am guilty.
You're